Isha Boynugun in the house, back with another bang on video where, ladies and gentlemen, Arsenal target Odsonne Edouard has been hailed as a complete package. Rangers legend Chris Boyd claims that the Celtics French striker is already good enough for any Premier League club. He says he's the outstanding player in the league, a class apart. There's a talk of him going to a mid-table team in England, but he should just cut them out and go straight to the top with any of the big guns. He's got everything. He glides past defenders as if they're not there. He's got skill, although perhaps one criticism can be his finishing. He tries to place everything in the corners. He's not from the same finishing school as someone like Celtic's Leigh Griffiths, but in terms of all-round package, he's the best player in Scotland, and that's what we needed, isn't it? But moving on, Arsenal have been dealt a serious blow in their pursuit for Ousmane Dembele because it looks like Barcelona have learned nothing and put up a heavy price tag on the French winger. 110 million is his asking price, and you can have a package full of injuries, and you can always bet $1 billion whether he would play at the next game or not. But moving on, Bakary Sani has blasted Arsenal's board as a circus and has questioned why such a big club are failing to attract top-class players. He says, "When I called the club a circus, it was not about the players, the performance, or their quality. It was about the club. How can you be in London, which is probably the most attractive city in the UK, have a great stadium such as the Emirates and not be doing more? Basically, the club is about to bring in any player today because every player loves Arsenal. If you are any foreign player in foreign leagues, the beloved team along with Manchester United is Arsenal. The club could be much more higher. Obviously now with big spenders like City coming into the game, they have tried to have an ethic which I respect a lot, but you have to make some choices. Don't expect the players to perform like teams who have maybe two squads." Moving on, well, the reality of how exactly Jose Antonio Reyes actually died has actually come out in the papers, and it looks like he was driving at 116 miles per hour when his back left tire exploded, leading to his fatal car crash. Reyes, who was 35 at the time, was killed and while driving his Mercedes S550 with his two cousins. The accident not only claimed his life but also that of another passenger, whilst leaving his another cousin covered in burns to 60% of his body. That is really sad, isn't it? I mean, no, that should not have been the case. But moving on, Arsenal have reportedly rejected two bids from Roma to sign Henrik Mkhitaryan on a permanent basis. Well, it looks like the Serie A side's latest offer was in the region of £10 million, which was rejected. Moving on, Tottenham fans could be greeted by the sight of a naked Sol Campbell during their derby clash against Arsenal once the football season resumes. Well, one of the Gunner supporters actually continuously taunts Spurs over their former skipper who ran his contract down in 2001 before joining Arsenal. Samuel Umtiti will be sold by Barcelona, and it looks like they would want somewhere around 26 million to 35 million pounds. That's a little bit of more money than I expected. Moving on, I'm so sorry. Dani Ceballos wants to leave Arsenal and is considering his future options with Real Betis and Valencia being mentioned. Well, I don't know if any of those clubs are really one of the suitable ones, but who am I to decide? Alan Saint-Maximin is an Arsenal fan. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, one of his child actually wore an Arsenal jersey. It clearly means that the impact of Arsenal on French players since the success of Robert Pires and Thierry Henry at Arsenal, it is really good. But a meeting of Premier League clubs has decided that a £20 million donation will be made to the NHS, with 125 million also being given to the EFL and National League. Well, that comes from that all the players will be taking a 30% cut in their own wages, and probably that could definitely be something, isn't it? Well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day, twice. So what are you going to do? Subscribe and hit that bell icon, because when you do that, you get two videos about Arsenal every single day. And make no mistake, in the description box, you can follow me on my Instagram and Twitter. The links are already provided. And if you always want to seek Arsenal stuff, help your Arsenal friends to reach this channel by sharing the link of this video and like the video if you did. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers. Don't forget to subscribe.